So I'd like to shine a little bit of light in this short video on curiosity. Curiosity is a very powerful force in this universe. Curiosity is behind any science, discoveries, inventions. Curiosity is, of course, absolutely necessary to expand and evolve. And yes, Einstein said curiosity is a powerful force on the planet. So, what is curiosity? Curiosity is our desire to seek new experiences, new knowledge, new understanding. It is our desire to step into new territory, to expand, to drive forward. And in that sense, curiosity actually is the gateway to creativity and endless possibility. If we have a curious mind, the world is a very different place when our curiosity is shut down. And how does curiosity develop? Why are some people more curious than others? I think this is an interesting kind of worthwhile exploration. And curiosity actually is an innate human capacity. We are born with the potential for being curious. And depending on the family we grow up in, the culture we grow up in, curiosity is either encouraged and welcome, or it can be undermined. Maybe most of us experience a whole mix. But our conditioning is, of course, a big part why some of us are more curious than others. When we have experienced a lot of messages from within the family or the culture that asking why questions can be impolite and rude, that challenging the status quo and maybe even authority is not the done thing, that of course inhibits our natural curiosity. And I think when we grow up in a family where questions are welcome, where discomfort is welcome, because asking why isn't always comfortable. Being asked why or asking why is not always comfortable. We have to have pretty much an open mind, to be open to curiosity in a way, and to new ideas, new questions, and new perspectives. So I think being curious and being at the receiving end of curiosity by our children, let's say, or colleagues, or anyone really, partners, we require, it goes hand in hand with the capacity to tolerate discomfort, to tolerate uncertainty, to tolerate ambiguity. Because asking difficult questions, or just asking curious questions, and sometimes they're difficult, we don't know what will come back to us. We don't know what we'll find. So in that sense, curiosity is interesting. It is wanting to venture into new territory, but with that, we require a certain tolerance for discomfort. And I want to shine particular light on social curiosity, which I'm very interested in. As a psychologist and coach, it is kind of our job to ask curious questions. And it is also actually an offer to understand the other person, an offer to understand, first of all, the inner world of the other person, their thoughts, their feelings, what drives their behaviors, what drives their decisions, their actions. So that's what we do in psychology. We offer a space where being curious is really a big element within the coaching or therapy endeavor. And curiosity in that sense is also a commitment to understand the other, to understand the other on a deeper and deeper level, not on a superficial level. A curious question would be, how do you feel about this? What does it mean to you? And what would you like to change in your life? What do you think is possible? These are all curious questions that kind of encourage new thoughts in the other, new perspectives, and the exploration of new inner territory. So that's the role of curiosity in therapy and coaching, but also in our personal relationships. If two mutually curious people come together, I think that's a wonderful thing. I love being with curious people. I think I really find it very boring to be with people who are not curious. The relationship doesn't go anywhere where there is no curiosity on both sides. I mean, curiosity comes, of course, with inquisitiveness, with playfulness, but also I think in order to be curious, our mind needs to be open, and our heart too. And that means not particularly judgmental. Judgment kind of closes down curiosity. Judgment closes down exploration. When we judge, we come from the place, oh, I already know this. Already knew this. That's nothing new. And that's sort of a sign of a quite a closed mind. A mind that already knows most things and isn't open to explore, to curiously and non-judgmentally explore any kind of question. That kind of leads to a stagnation in a way, and to maybe a staleness rather than a vibrancy in relationship and an aliveness. So curiosity is pretty much a relationship builder. It's a connector. It's kind of offering space and time. And curiosity is a generous gift to another. It's also not only a connector and an initial relationship builder. Social curiosity is also pretty much a very important ingredient in developing and sustaining relationships. Because I think in any long-term, deeper relationship, misunderstandings are likely to occur. Conflict is likely to occur. And if we have two people with a curious mind saying, where are we at? Let's have a look at this. What is the misunderstanding? This is where I was coming from. What about you? Normally, when two people with an open and curious mind and also an open heart come to a relationship, conflict, misunderstanding can be quite easily resolved. I think the opposite of that is where we blame others, where we blame ourselves, where we judge. That kind of is hard then to sustain an open, mutually trusting and respectful relationship without curiosity, without an open mind, and without an open heart. So I leave it here for today. And in my next video, I would like to talk a bit more about the benefits of curiosity, but also how we can nourish, how we can encourage our curiosity, how to create an environment within our own minds and our relationships in which curiosity can be nourished.